What's going on? I am Kid Chameleon Gamer and welcome back to Livetopia's official YouTube channel. Of course, this is the premier place for you to stay up to date with all of the happenings and the exciting news about the roleplay game that you know and love, Livetopia. Today, we have a jammed-packed show for you. We're going to give you, of course, a sneak peek of what you can expect this week for the coming update. We have something exciting that we are going to unveil. So we, of course, will show you that. And then we're going to get into our Topia Town Showcase portion of the show, the part of the show where we highlight our growing player community. So this episode is going to be jammed packed. So if this is your first time here, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button too, so you can stay locked in and linked in to everything that we have going on for Livetopia. Now, before we get to talk about this week, let's go ahead and take some time to talk about last week's update. As you know, we unveiled the brand new castle, and many of you were actually surprised to find out that this castle was actually not a castle, at least not in the traditional sense, because last week was actually April Fool's. April Fool's. Yes, April Fool's. It was good. You got me. April Fool's, you got me. Seriously though, last week was our big April Fool's Day update where we told you we had a castle, and actually it was, as you saw, a bounce house. Now, many of the players that played sent me messages telling me how much they really appreciate the joke for April Fool's. Now, unfortunately, we had a very small number of players that sent me messages. They were very upset at that. I guess they couldn't take a joke. But we here at Team Livetopia, we were very pleased with most of the feedback that we got about the April Fool's Day update. So let's take a look at some of those comments, shall we? Yes, it was such a blast to be able to see you guys' reaction and to read your comments about the April Fool's Day update. And beyond that, on this past Tuesday, we actually introduced a brand new themed house. This time was a hamburger themed house with a very special surprise inside waiting on you. If you haven't played that update already, I suggest you go ahead and get into Livetopia today, right after you watch that video, and you can enjoy the all new burger house. But we had a lot of great comments about that as well. Seems like that new house is one of the players' favorites. So we were so happy with the results of the past few updates. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to this week's update. We have something exciting to unveil, something that players have been asking for. So let's go ahead without any further delay. Let me show you the sneak peek, then we'll talk about it. But take a look. Yes, we're going to jam-pack the update with many new things just for you. First, as you saw there, we have a brand new car wash coming to Topia City. Many of you have been asking about that, so we're so happy that we're finally going to bring that to you in the game this week. Beyond that, speaking of cars, we have a brand new 4-passenger car that's coming to Livetopia as well. Beyond that, of course, we're giving you a brand new house, a UFO-themed house this time, and this house is going to be for those of you guys with the Aviation Pass. As I mentioned last week, we're going to continue to give each and every pass more and more and more to make it worth your Robux. So this week we're adding more to the Aviation Pass. That is the UFO themed house. Now, not to worry, as always, if you don't have the Aviation Pass, guess what? This week the Aviation Pass is actually on sale for, you guessed it, 50% off. So make sure you take advantage of the 50% off discount. If you don't have the Aviation Pass, you can go ahead and buy that. In addition to the Aviation Pass, we actually have the Racing Pass also for 50% off. So if you don't have the Aviation Pass or the Racing Pass, make sure you take advantage of those discounts this week. And another big thing that we're bringing to the update this week is we're going to add 3 new miniatures of some of our Livetopia celebrities. That's right. Last time we had a few Livetopia celebrities that were lucky enough to get their miniatures added to the game. And some of you have been collecting those miniatures. So now we're going to bring 3 brand new influencers, Livetopia influencers. We're going to bring them into the game and give them miniatures that you guys can collect. Beyond that, of course, just as always, we have more secrets to unveil. I know many of you enjoy the secrets, so we have more secrets to unveil for you to find when you play. So make sure when the update goes live on Friday, you are ready. And now it's time for the Topia Town Showcase portion of the show. As I mentioned earlier, this is the part of the show where we highlight Livetopia's growing player community. Now, we don't have much time today. We're going to just discuss 2 comments. The first one comes from our Twitter. So let me pull up my computer here and then we can read that comment and go from there. Okay, so this Twitter user goes by the name of PSUri5. Suri5. I'm sorry, I can't read that name, but it's PSURY5, Suri5. And she says, me and my sister like Livetopia very much, but we have one request. You can add a skate park. Well, Suri, this is such a very, very good idea. Something that I think would be great if we added to Livetopia as well. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to write this idea down, keep this in my notes, and I'm going to bring this up during our next design meeting because I could see that it would be really, really cool if we had like a skate park to do, had all these ramps and things like that, not only skating, but maybe BMX with bike riding as well. All of those kinds of extreme sports in Livetopia would actually be amazing. So very, very good idea. Let me tell you that I will bring it up next time we have our meeting. And yeah, we'll stay tuned and see what we can come up with. Well, thank you for your comment. And we definitely do appreciate you, Suri. And now the next comment comes actually from 3 different comments. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, these 3 comments I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to discuss the general theme about them. Okay, so the first one comes from, right here on YouTube, a user named Kierth Palomares. Kierth Palomares. He says, I wish we could earn money in Livetopia. The next one comes from a YouTube user by the name of No Name. Okay, I think we answered a question or a comment from this user before, No Name. He or she says, looking like yet another awesome update. Can you please make it so that we can earn and collect Topia tickets in other ways? For example, maybe we earn them with jobs or from gift boxes. Once again, thanks for making such an amazing game. Here's one other comment from a YouTube user by the name of Oishi. He or she says, I hope we can decorate houses and we can have in-game cash like, and earn the money by working and then invest it in the bank and buy houses and cars and stuff. Definitely not now, but in the future, because I know with all these updates, Livetopia is going to be the biggest awesome game. Well. First of all, let me tell you, 3 YouTube users, thank you for this comment. I definitely do appreciate you for making these suggestions. Now, all 3 of these comments have something to do with working or earning money. Now, I do want to tell you that I have heard so many players talk to me about that. People have sent me messages on right here on YouTube, right on Discord, and even talking with people on Twitter about this same idea. As of right now, we kind of want to steer clear from any kind of work for currency type of things because we feel that if we were to add that, it would fundamentally change the feel of Livetopia. See, right now, Livetopia is a role play game. And as you see, as you hear me say at the end of every video, it's your world. So Livetopia right now, when you come into the game, you really can do anything. We have Mount Crescent there. We have Dream Island. We have the train system. You can do all of these things. You can build your houses. You can do your role plays. You can do all of these things. So we're just giving you the opportunity to be able to do whatever you want. So we feel that if we add money or a way to earn currency in the game, this is going to fundamentally change Livetopia. In other words, we feel that it's going to change it from being a strictly role play game to being something totally, entirely different. And that, at least right now, is not the aim that we're going for. Now, maybe in the future, we might decide to change it, but right now, we're just going to continue to give you more and more and more so that when you come into Livetopia, you have this feeling of, wow, I have the freedom to do whatever I want. I don't have to worry about, oh, let me go to work today. Let me try to earn some money. No, because these things actually fundamentally change the role play game that is Livetopia right now. So I definitely do appreciate these 3 comments, but as of right now, we have decided to steer clear from that because we are a role play game, and so we want to continue to give you your world so you can do whatever you want. All right, now that's all the time that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Certainly great to see you guys. Now, if this is your first time here on this channel, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button too, so you can stay up to date with everything that Livetopia has to offer. Stay tuned for shots from Livetopia TV. We have been really pleased with all of the entries and submissions that we have gotten from you. So please continue to do that over on our official Twitter page. I am your host, Kid Chameleon Gamer, signing off for Livetopia. Remember, Livetopia, it's your world. Take care.